Yes, people, then welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What is good in the hood? First things first, Mikel Merino is in London to do his medical with Arsenal Football Club. The deal is done, 28 million. Is it euros or pounds? I do believe there's another 7 million going in performance-based add-ons, as they say in the trade. Guys, do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Topic 2, which really should be topic 1. Aston Villa v Arsenal tomorrow, 5 p.m. kickoff. I do believe Emery has faced Arsenal 5 times. Or faced Arteta, rather. 5 times. I think it's 4 wins and a draw to Emery, or is it 3 wins, 1 win Arteta, 1 draw? Not sure. I'll have to check that out. All I know is Emery gets the better of Arteta pretty much all the time. Europa League, was it quarterfinal, semi-final, twice last year, lost the title. So tomorrow is an interesting marker to see if Arteta can put those wrongs right. The guy that basically he took his job. So yes. Linda's in the building. Good evening, Hussein. Jumar is in the building. Wow, go on, my G. Hope you, the family, all well in that side of the world. Hope everything is good. What is good, bros? What is your thoughts of Arsenal's window? How much are you disgusted? I said would be loans. Even Tavares, I just put on the group. It's not a obligation. It's an obligation if the guy plays 20, 25 games for Lazio. W to the B, Wagwan. Wagwan to my only member, hence why he's in green, is Boss Blast. Shouts out to you, bro. I'm going to be dropping proper manatty little videos just for you, bros. And people want to know, yo, Danny, give me the transfer news. Bro, transfer news as this. I've heard something very, very exaggerated, but Arsenal have done it before. Thomas Partey. So as you know, when you activate the release clause in Spain, you don't drop it on the club. This time it would be, if it's true, Atletico Bilbao. Allegedly, we're going to wait till the last day of the window for whichever the reason. Because that's just, well, they can't do nothing about it. It's up to the player. But it certainly pissed off Atletico Madrid when we done that to them last time regarding Thomas Partey at £45 million. But I hear, bro, and I hope it's the truth. If it's ever the truth, I tell you what, it turns this 2 out of 10 window to an 8 or 9 out of 10 window for me. Just this one Nico Williams. He provides goals. He provides assists. He provides excitement. He's just the kind of player I want. So I hear, unless we're just trying to, again, sell a couple of more season tickets and a bit of hype around the club, we will go and try and activate the £49 million release clause for Nico Williams. So if this is true, bro, everything's saved of this window. It ain't a 2 out of 10 no more. It's now a 9 out of 10 window if we did get Nico Williams. Now, we've heard he doesn't want to leave Bilbao, but he hasn't signed the contract. And that always tells me one thing. No one's activated the release clause. Or again, through the grapevine, would have found out. Barcelona have today activated the release clause for Nico Williams. We haven't heard such a rumour. So, no one's done it. It is quite a financial thing. I've heard a couple of other rumours where Real Madrid, Barcelona offered to pay not 49 million euros. They said, all right, can we activate the release clause, but we'll give you like 60 million euros. But can we pay it over 3 installments? So this is probably why. And again, it doesn't work like that in Spain. You drop the money on the government for whichever reason, and then they drop the money to the club, and the player decides. Just like Thomas Partey. Shout out to all my real ones. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Marino's in London. Marino's done. California, as we know, is done. So, guys, we're going to start rating the window as we are into the season. Shout out to WB, Hussein Juma, Linda, Bospala. On my way back home driving and currently stepping on a traffic light. Beautiful, bros. If I do not type, it means I'm driving. Okay, stay with us, my brother. You offend them all, bitch. I told you I was there all alone. The Lego man said no to Sterling in press conference. If you read between the lines, if we're talking about the same press conference, he said, I love him. I adore him. You all know what I think of him, but I can't talk about him because he's not my player. I don't know, bros. I heard that love, adore. I've worked with him before. He's a great guy, great individual, great human being. I heard all that. And just to finish off this window in a proper Danny AFC TV was fucking right fashion, I did say we would finance Chelsea one way or another this summer. All right, El, Linda, I heard that as well. DJ DQ, how are you doing, my brother? Shalangi's injured. What a bitch to you. Or what a bitch for Tottenham fans. They're asking if he would sign. Hold on, they asked him if he would sign him. He said no. Really? I didn't hear that bit. As the Lord is watching me, bros, and it wasn't just selective listening. I hope, bros. You know, I'm not like that. I'm very honest and very true to everything I say. So yeah, I more heard. Maybe I'm paranoid because I always think we're going to buy someone off Chelsea, and I don't trust Arteta. Maybe I've heard it slightly wrong. Maybe it was selective listening. Who knows? From Danny AFC TV because I don't know. I never thought Havertz was that necessary. I never thought Jorginho was that necessary. I didn't think Willian was that necessary. I don't know, but we've done it for quite a few years, and I was wondering if we wouldn't perhaps keep up with the tradition. Conor Gallagher was someone I did say and did fear that Arsenal would probably go and sign. Yeah, I suppose, but then again, he does earn 300 grand a week, and it does put Arsenal again with another 300 grand a week player, even if it is just a loan. Like, hence why we do pay big wages, bro. Like, literally, no one on that club is on under 100 grand a week. Thankfully, we've got quite a small squad. Is it 18 players officially at the moment? Not including the Skellies and Waris of the world. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing, do get your comments in. How do you rate the window? How do you think we'll fare against Aston Villa tomorrow? Do you think Calafiore should be at left back? I take it Timber's still on the bench. He should play left back. It's all interesting. What does happen if actually these defenders at the club? But late, all or nothing bid for Nico Williams. Emery considers a late bid, but it would be on the cheap for Kieran Tierney. That would be brilliant. He earns 120 grand a week at Arsenal. Ramsdale, Southampton loan. I'm hearing we could pay half of the wages. That would piss me off. And Ketia, this would be brilliant. Literally. If we pull this one off, because he earns 100 grand a week, it's not bad. Forest, close to £30 million deal. I'm still suspicious. I bet they give us a few million and then it's done over performance-based add-ons and etc. But we'll see. Vieira going to FC Porto on loan. What a £35 million waste of money. Well, that's what I did say possibly about Calafiore. Well, I don't know. He's got his midfielder now, Marino. He's gave Jorginho a new contract. Surely he's got to give Anwari some sort of minutes. Even in an advance, I think he could be a nice little number 10. Give Erdegaard a break for the last 10 minutes of certain games. I'm telling you. I don't know, man. How many positions this poor fucker going to play? Right back in Holland. And it's going to be interesting to see if he gets his team placed back in the Holland team. I can't wait because I know there's internationals very soon. But will people like Timber be in the Holland squad? They've got Frimpongs at right back. They've got Denzel at left back. Didn't even hardly notice. Bruv. Very interesting and very strange. I don't know. Huh. Well, he's got his Marino now, bruv, so I don't think that is as necessary. Do you know what I mean? He's got his Marino there. What happens if Thomas Partey is interesting? Does he stay as a squad player? Is he the third or fourth choice central midfielder at the club? Will we keep all four central midfielders that we've got at the moment? Jorginho, Marino, Rice, and Thomas Partey. Skelly, will he be kept or will he go out on loan? Will he be kept as a emergency left back? He's played left back throughout the pre-season. Zinni's definitely a left back. I think Timber could fill in there. I reckon Keywar will go, but again, it's going to be on loan. Palace, surely, don't they need a central defender? But then again, they'll probably ask for Keywar on loan. Like, surely, do you know what I mean? Even Brentford, they haven't got a Liverpool reserve, that Van der Berg. Do you know what, though? Imagine if it goes wrong, he plays in central midfield, he could become a forgotten man, bruv. Did you like his cameo in central midfield? Because I don't even remember it. How many minutes did he play? Fuck. I think at this moment, if Zinni is staying and Calafiore is going to be a left back at the club and a backup centre back, but I mean a left back primarily, I believe Timber should fight Ben White for the right back spot Tomiyasu, I don't know. Is he going to fight for left back, centre back, or all? High grade starts left back for us. Who is high grade? Yeah, we talking about Zinchenko because I don't call him high grade. He's fucking extremely low grade. But go on, then let's move on to quickly Aston Villa tomorrow, guys. I don't think Arteta will mess with a winning team or a winning formula. And they won against Wolves. He was good against the other teams. Press. He was beating people. Centre mid, Timber. Okay. Man, I can hardly remember. How many minutes did he play? I can hardly remember him coming on, bros. But I don't know, bros. He played centre defence. I agree. Do you think he'll get his start tomorrow? Again, I know it's only a shirt number, but you know sometimes the writing's on the wall. Like Sterling has had the number 7 took off him at Chelsea. Yeah? Pedro Neto's taking it, the new signing. Yeah? It kind of means the writing's on the wall. Your time at Chelsea is done, my son. With obviously Zinchenko been given an upgrade on his shirt, the shirt number of choice, the one that he had at Man City, the number 17 shirt when Cedric Suarez left. For me, it kind of means he's a part of the plans. Obviously, we wouldn't sell him even if we got a decent price for him. So Zinchenko is definitely a left back. Who's the second left back at the club this season? Is it Timber, Tomiyasu? Is it Calafordre? If White is our number 1 right back, what's going on, Lukaku? Who is the backup right back? Again, Tomiyasu, Timber. It's incredible. I'd love to know the direction. Tomorrow's lineup, I'll be dropping Zinni straight away. It was only Wolverhampton Wanderers. I don't really trust Zinni. If you've paid £42 million cash money for Calafore, I think he has to start. Do you know what I mean? I think he has to start. On that side, we'll talk. He'll score pure goals for us, like he did at City. Same system. Same system. And, bro, it's all right. I'm going to be real with you. I'm freaked out by his 300 grand a week, but ain't like we haven't done it before. Ain't like we won't do it again. But it's another Chelsea player we'll give 300 grand a week to. It's incredible. Incredible. Havertz last year. If it happens, Sterling this year. Anyway, just to cut the Sterling point, I'd rather Sterling than Leroy Sané or a Rafinha, I have to say. At least you kind of know what you get from him. I reckon he'll have a kind of point to prove after being dashed and his shirt number been taken off him. It is a tough game to get thrown into. No way, bros. No way. Why would Chelsea do us that favour, bros? Only clever clubs do that. We will not. We will not be that fortunate. We'll pick up his whole wages, bros, and give them a loan fee. Bollocks. Trust me, bros. We are the worst negotiators in world football. So yeah, you know what I mean. That wouldn't happen. Shouts out to all my real ones. What's it mean? What do you mean, WB? I'm here. We are doing them a favour taking Sterling. But we do it every year, bro. Jorginho, Kia Havertz, bros. They need to get these players off the wage bill and that. Do you know what I mean? They weren't even wanted by the club. So again, but I made this prediction, bros, at the end of the transfer window. I said Arteta would ruin the window, and I said would sign someone from Chelsea. Fuck, Lee's in the building. We're only talking about Lee, bros. We're not bigging up Chelsea. Again, bros, I would have just been proved right if this is true. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't really want Sterling, bros. Again, getting on. He's had a couple of quiet seasons. Not that it matters to me. Dropped from the England team, obviously, for whichever reason. He went home. And, I mean, he's never got picked by Southgate again. Southgate ain't there. But then again, if he wants to get back into the England team, and you know what I mean? Prove a point. At this moment, yes, because he probably starts for me over Trossard as a false 9 or a Jesus as just an out-and-out striker, your main number 9. But is this the guy that wins you a league? Again, bro, it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea didn't want him. Just for example. He doesn't win you the league. He ain't, for me, a 20, 25 goal a season striker. At the end of the day, if he's going to start and play consistently as a 9, or be basically a 9 for the whole season, he's got to be getting goals, bros, and not Jesus amount of goals. He needs to be chipping in properly. Fuck the system. Fuck fucking dropping back and helping out. Like as I always said, we love you, Jesus. You're Brazilian, and you love to work hard for the team. Really and truly, I just want you to score fucking goals. I do think Jesus will be very good this season until he gets injured. But that's the thing, the writing's already on the wall, bros. Jesus probably would have, like to have imagined, he would have started the season up front at home to Wolves. Chelsea and he still scored more goals than Jesus and Nketiah put together last year, bro. I'm just saying. Chelsea wanted Nicholas Jackson. What, last year? Yeah, I know he was still their top scorer probably last. I know, Carlton Cole. Well, anyway, I don't know. Just as far as strikers goals, I think he got 12 league goals. That's still more goals than Jesus, Martinelli, and Nketiah put together. Yeah? Seriously. And I'm not starting a Chelsea debate. And I don't like Nicholas Williams, and I don't understand for Arsenal. I'm just saying, though, we can use the power of Google. He scored more Premier League goals than Martinelli, Nketiah, and Jesus put together. So I thought Chelsea fans were harsh for basically saying he was shit and they wanted him out. Oh, good, Yui, my son, causes havoc, just doesn't score. I play Jesus on the wing. Interesting. And a goal or assist in every game. Had a lot of laughs in it. Clutch moments. Being a good guy. Not bad. Not bad. But again, just personally, the 65 mil and the very generous wages that he received, 350 grand a week, I personally would have offered that to another footballer. I personally would have offered that to a out and out number 9. But again, Arteta intended him to be a central midfielder for whichever reason. Do you know what I mean? We all seen the experiment. I'm sure it might come back once or twice this season. Say Jesus starts up front for a few games, or Havertz loses form. We'll probably put Havertz back in the central midfield. But hopefully not, because Marino is here. Guys, and again, we always discuss that 105 mil, bros, whether it was English tax, whether it was this, whether it was that. Another team like Real Madrid or Barcelona would call the bluff. They would never have paid £105 million for a defensive midfielder. But he was necessary to us. As me and you discussed at length, he was necessary to what we were doing. Someone that doesn't kind of lose concentration, you know what I mean? Granit Xhaka looking great in Germany. Well, again, it ain't as hard to play in the Bundesliga, I'm quite convinced, than it is in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Xhaka's found his level. Hence why we signed him from Germany in the first place. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like he was in a struggling team, like, you know, I don't know, a Fulham or a Nottingham Forest or a Burnley. Do you know what I mean? Because I think Xhaka would go missing in one of them situations. Possibly, but English tax, and blah blah blah. And just Arsenal don't know how to negotiate. There was a few things because remember, it wasn't like there was a stampede for his signature. You know what I mean? A lot of teams would have loved Declan Rice, but not many teams would have been able to have paid the 105. Man City, since all the financial fair play talk and the talk of 115 charges, they haven't been throwing £100 million at anyone. Do you know what I mean? They're being quite quiet. In fact, they're actually buying people like Alvarez for 14 mil and selling for 82. Incredible bit of business. Oh, most definitely. No, of course he does, bros. Of course he does. What I'm saying is, though, again, bros, I'm not dogging him. I love Declan Rice. I think he should be England's captain and Arsenal's captain. With his skill set and blah, 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 like, I don't know. If you asked a Real Madrid fan, would they rather pay 105 for Declan Rice, like 25 years old or something, or 85 or 86 mil for a Jude Bellingham. I have a feeling I know which one they'll choose. Again, I don't want to go into it or la la la. It was Mikel Antonio that recently said, like, do you know what I mean? Which, for whatever reason, maybe he never liked Declan Rice. Like, he kind of said a Danny AFC TV special. He was like, yeah, I hear Declan Rice is a great player, but could Arsenal sell him tomorrow for 105 mil? That was Mikel Antonio saying that. Do you know what I mean? Um, don't know. A lot of people used to call out Aubameyang when he was on 350 grand a week. A lot of people called out Mesut Ozil when he was on 350 grand a week. Maybe it's the wages, Yuri. You know what I mean? A lot of people called out Ozil. You might not think that's fair. Do you know what I mean? In fact, I know you don't think it was fair. But a lot of people called him out because of his 350 grand a week wages at Arsenal. And they believed he should have run more and tracked back in defence more for that 150 grand a week. And yeah, I totally agree with you, Lee. And do you know what I mean? He's probably still waiting for a free transfer out of West Ham. I don't know. Was there a reason why Jorginho wasn't on the bench? And how come Cosby started? Is Jorginho injured or anything? Or with players who can make a real difference sometimes you have to pay whatever it takes. Exactly. And what I say with Declan Rice, it was so needed. Do you know what I mean? Because partly whether he was losing his legs or is it because he turned into Cosby or because he just don't give a fuck no more. I would say Saka easily. Rodrigo's a good player. Do you know what I mean? But even his place could be under threat at Real Madrid. Bellingham, do you know what I mean? Valverde has to play this year. He's on real. Let's see if Camavinga gets back in the central midfield because I think Valverde will play central midfield 100% for Real Madrid, and it's one of two alongside him, Camavinga or Tuchel. You know what I mean? If players can make a real difference, you have to pay whatever it takes. Agreed. Well, I got on WB, but so is Havertz. Okay, yeah, sweet. And again, I don't know. All right, sweet. Again, if I'm proved wrong and we do win the league this year and Havertz does score 25 league goals, yeah, I stand down. I fully believe, whether you guys do or not, I'll choose my words carefully. He was bought to Arsenal at £65 million at 350 grand a week as a central midfielder. I thought it was weird. We'll see how he does as a striker. What did I call Trossard? I'd say Paul Merson. Angelotti said his transfer market is done for this season. Yeah, it probably is because again they've only got one and two targets. They only wanted Euro. Do you know what I mean? Alphonso Davies, yeah, but no one's made a bid for Alphonso Davies, even though he's on the last year of his contract. And Bayern Munich have allegedly said they're not even going to play him this year. I don't know if that's true or not, but they will agree a deal in January with him. Real Madrid, trust me. Real Madrid don't need many players. Again, look, Bellingham, um, Vinicius Junior on the left, maybe Rodrigo on the right, and Mbappe up front. That's scary. Or you could go on Mbappe on the left, yeah. Vinny Junior on the right, and move right back to otherwise. Let's see, moves forward. I don't believe he's moved forward, bros. He gets a little bit more forward because we've got better players around us, bros. He didn't get forward against Aston Villa twice last year, innit? Yeah? McGinn and Douglas Luiz see to that. Is this the PSG winger, Danny? After watching Arsenal v Wolves, is party done? Acres, what do you think? I would say there's something wrong. He doesn't seem as comfortable, but maybe a bit of continuity. If he was given 3-4 games, he might be okay. Is he trying to mug it, or is he actually talking about that guy? Laugh out loud. There's a Kim Sutton PSG. He's fucking good, a little winger, and everyone that's going to struggle for first team football. Danielson. Um, Neves. I screamed about him all summer. Uli, we talking about a PSG winger or something like that? I don't know. Lee, you drunk again, bros? I thought, like, I was hoping last night was a bit of a one-off. Like, Jesus Christ. Do I directly start back, or do I just chill? I'm going to chill for 2 minutes. Let me go into some football news of today. Let me chill. Oh, him! Is that his name? I swear that little bar-led guy's called something else. Can't remember. I don't know him personally, bros. Not political like that. But from what I've heard, though, and how it goes, you know what I mean? Donald Trump threatened him, and he was like, Donald, don't fuck with me, because I'll blow your shit up. And Donald went quiet. But again, bros, I'm not political. I don't know how true it is. But as far as I see it is, no one don't fuck with that guy. That's the guy. Yeah, bros. He's a sick guy, bros. Not even your pal Donald would fuck with him. There you go. That's fact. Do you know what I mean? And that Putin boy tried to chat shit to him as well, bros. My man, Mr. fucking Bruce Jet Lee, told him what kind of jet it is. I'll send over some jets to you. Fuck all, yo. So, yeah, I don't know him personally, bros, but fucking attitude-wise, fuck with me, I fuck with you. Anyway, late all or nothing bid for Nico Williams. Emery considers a late bid for Kieran Tierney. I swear he bought a left back this season, Madison. Why would he do that? Ramsdale, Southampton, loan. Nketiah, close to a £30 million move to Forest. I can see that fucking up somewhere. Pablo Vieira, Pablo, let's call him. Porto, loan. Again, loan. As I always say, Tavares, loan. Lokonga, loan. But Liverpool sell who? Bobby Clark. 10 million quid. But Marino's in London, guys. Big up the heat in Portugal is unreal. Shouts out to the people sunning themselves off in the sun. People like my princess. My daughter is away. She's sunning herself off in Mexico. Craig is up in thingy. Don't know. Again, England, we don't have to sort of say again. I don't really watch many things. I'd probably watch that South Korean dude more than I watched a Blair or a Major, mate. So again, no comment. Couldn't give a fuck about him. I wouldn't vote for or against. I don't do them things. Believe it, mate, because we've got Havertz, we've got Jesus. We are fine. Do you know what I mean? Well, go on, Mr. T. Well, go on. Marino's in London. PC Craig, quick one from me, yo. What's up? We certainly should, bruv. The signal shit in Portugal. You'd get a better signal sitting on the moon. Is it that right? Become politicians. Oh yeah, bruv. There's one thing I'm very convincing, bruv. I could convince people to join my party, you know what I mean? No problem. It wouldn't be a problem, bruv. Right from wrong, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, bros. No, bros. There's talk that we could get a winger now. There will be no striker. There's talk we're gonna make a late move for Nico Williams. WB, big up, big up. Some Premier League news. Rabia is still available, guys. Wants mad wages though. Chesney is still available on a free. I would certainly get him. If we get rid of Ramsdale on a loan, why are we trying to pay over 20 million for Juan Garcia? Another goalkeeper that's been relegated. He likes relegated goalkeepers. I would take Szczesny on a free. Juventus have made a move for Sancho. Villa and Crystal Palace are ready to make a move for Raheem Sterling as early as Monday morning. Leicester have signed Ayew from Crystal Palace for £5 million. Greenwood has chose to represent Jamaica from now on. Jamaica obviously being managed by Steve McLaren. Palace have sold Joaquin Anderson to Fulham for £30 million. We're all hearing that Mark Guehi will join Newcastle after this week's round of fixtures for £65 million plus £5 million in add-ons. Ferdi Kanglu, the Turkish left-back, is very close to joining Brighton for £30 million. Everton have made a loan offer for Newcastle right-back Kieran Trippier. Liverpool are close to Georgian keeper. I can't remember his name, blah, 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 but I've spoke about him on this stream. He's a fucking good keeper. And Valencia #1. He will be staying on loan at Valencia this season if Liverpool seal it. Ugarte was left out of the PSG team tonight, who won, I think, 6-0. Neves, man of the match. 3 new players for Newcastle by the end of the window. A winger, a defender, and I think it is a striker. I'm wondering, will Gordon and Isaac Ramirez, will someone leave? Late Liverpool bid for Anthony Gordon, £75 million. Lukaku is close to a £38 million move to Napoli. The deal is basically done. £38 million, £25 million up front, £30 million in add-ons. Matt O'Reilly, 4 bids rejected by Celtic from Atlanta. He's on his way to Brighton. Brighton and Celtic have agreed a deal for the central midfielder. He is Danish. And Neves already looks world class at PSG. £59 million they spent on him. That would have been a right treat for Arsenal, the central midfield. Do you know what I mean? Craig, are you good? I'm saying no comment. We are trying to sign the Diegos. Greenwood doing well. Bargain at that price. Hey, Luca. Chelsea paid 100 mil. Yeah, Man United paid 85 bucks. I don't know. A few people. Everton paid 28. A lot of teams paid a lot of money for this guy, bros. Honestly. But it's going to be ridiculously hard, bros. Emery likes to kick the fuck out of Arteta for fun, whether it's Europa League or making us lose the league title last year. His first touch is Sunday League. I get it. Excellent news, bruv. Excellent news. Lee says, who cares? Where was we? Again, guys, Nico Williams, I don't think we've got the balls to do it. No one has had the balls to activate the release clause. Like, everyone said Barcelona was broke. They got Dani Olmo, 42 mil. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 7 mil gets you Nico Williams. Unless they didn't pay the £42 million up front for Dani Olmo. Because I don't get how Barcelona got Olmo but couldn't bid for Williams. Real Madrid. Well, they didn't bid for Williams. Do you know what I mean? No one bid for Williams. But money has been exchanged. Unless it is. Clubs have spoke to his agents, and his agents have either said he only wants this club, he only wants that club, or he wants no club at all. Chelsea, Osimhen. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. The King of Cockney. I love it. I love it, Lee. I love it, Lee. Do you know what I mean? Where was we? Luca, what's good? What's your sources telling you? You eat. Luca unblock me. Chelsea again, Osimhen. Would that be the best thing for Chelsea? And Cuckoo? Like, they've got so many young kids, like Payas, Estavo, Willian. They've signed about 4 Brazilian kids this year that are probably all as good as fucking Osimhen. I don't know. Well, go on, Mr. T. Shouts out to you. The King of the Cockney. Laugh out loud. You're right. Olmo isn't up front. See? Only Spain is released full. So there you go. So why did Arsenal not ask the question? If Barcelona couldn't afford him and had to sit back and watch us just throw the £49 million, or can we not afford him either? Or has agents or the player himself, whichever way you want to address it, told Arsenal Football Club we're not interested in London or you? Again, interesting, because if you look closely, Calafiore and Marino has kind of been paid for by, hopefully, Nketiah and Emil Smith-Rowe. Give or take a penny or a £10 note, you know what I mean? We haven't spent that much this summer. I'm wondering if Kroenke basically said there was zero transfer budget this year. And obviously, hence why we were hoping to get money for Ramsdale, Nelson, Nketiah, Emil Smith-Rowe, Kiwior very quickly. Made me laugh. Nico Williams' release clause is 49 mil. It's exactly 49 million, bro. But no one has activated it. Do you know what I mean? So even though we all hear that he doesn't want to leave Bilbao, again, whether it's YouTubers or massive networks out there, we would all know if Nico Williams actually officially turned down a club. Let it be Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U, Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG. PSG have spent a lot of money this year, and they wanted wingers, Desiree Douy, etc. I'm kind of surprised they never went for Nico Williams. Or did they? Arsenal started a GoFundMe page to play the cleaners out here. Boy. We have a free hit. Nobody can get him. We can do big wages. Well, of course we can do big wages, bruv. You don't get much higher than 350 grand a week for fucking Keir Havertz, bruv. You know what I mean? As I said, Jesus is on a very nice, tidy 270. Do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, players that we don't even want or want to get rid of. Ramsdale, over 100 bags a week. KT, over 100 bags a week. Zinni, man, that 160 is a lot for Zinni as well. We pay our players very, very nicely, bruv. Hence why Nelson and Nketiah, they're not in a hurry to leave Arsenal. They earn 100 grand a week, bruv. And fuck me, if Nottingham Forest do give Nketiah, and if it does go through that deal, because I still doubt it somehow, because, yeah, I'm Danny. Because fuck me, Forest, 100 grand a week. Nketiah, woo! But that's Nottingham Forest. They're desperate to stay in the Premier League. Let them make them mistakes, but it's we make them mistakes. Nelson, 100 grand a week. No wonder no cunt wants him. And then Ramsdale, if you ask for a big fee, blah, blah, blah. Well, we fucked that. No, it's a loan. All the loans. Kiwior, 22 mil. He will go out on loan. That pisses me off. But we do have a free hit on Nico Williams, bruv. If we bid and we get turned down, at least we can say, sort of like, you know, even though it sounds like an excuse, at least Arteta and Edu did go. But who's going to take him, bruv? Oh, I was going to say, because Leicester talked, Palace talked, but no one wanted to. No one wants to pay 100 grand a week and then a silly little fee. It is good money, bruv. It is. But that's why, again, it hasn't happened yet, bruv. And I'm still waiting to see what the real deal is with this £30 million. Is it 10 mil here, 10 mil there? Is it performance based? Does he have to score a certain amount of goals? Or like Broja, remember, Ipswich have to pay £30 million immediately if they finish even 17th this year. If they go down, you can go back to Chelsea. What if Forest do something like that with us? Remember when we paid Party 45 million come out of Kroenke's money, Stan, but the thing is, it's down to the player whether he wants to come. Because remember when Arsenal paid the release clause. Bro, I'm about to go shortly. You can come on another day. But we know this. That's the way it works in Spain. You know what I mean? And even though I hear what you're saying, bro, whether we bid for fucking Lionel Messi and he doesn't want to come, that's the way with a lot of footballers. Do you know what I mean? Again, I'm saying Arsenal, no one else has asked the question. We pissed off Atletico Madrid because they basically begged us not to come at the last minute of the window if we was coming for Thomas Partey, because it was suggested for the whole window we were going to go for Partey. Guys, do we want Luca on? Do we want Luca on? And Ketia probably keeps them up. I think he will score there. Well, he never scored at Arsenal, and he had people like Saka and Martinelli and Odegaard assisting him. He got a Forest assisting him. Get Luca on. But again, all we have to do is go, whether it's today, tomorrow, or the last day of the window. Whether it is the last day of the window, I don't care. It'd be great to just know if we made an effort to go for him. I'll be very happy about this. I'll be over the moon. Which makes me wonder that, you know what I mean? That 42 mil for Calafore. Because remember, they wanted the money up front because they had to give Bologna half. Was it so necessary? Unless this was Arsenal's plan. All right, Luca, do you want to come on for a few minutes? What can me and Luca talk about? The glory of Arsenal this season. All right, let's put it like this. Imagine if we go and pay 40 million for Sterling, but you could get, and he's on 300 grand a week. It will be unforgivable. That 300 grand a week should be going to Nico Williams. Because if we can afford it for Havertz, and if we can afford it, if we did go for Sterling, surely, yeah, we can afford it for Nico Williams. But is it the 50 million fee? Is it we want to pay things like on tick, as I say? We want to do it like it's a road deal. Luca, are you even still there? Who's with me? Because if it stays quiet, I may as well disappear into the evening. Luca, where are you? Guys, what do you think tomorrow? Villa. Personally, I would go for Calafore at left back. I don't trust Zinni. And yeah, we know Villa have very tricky wingers and they love to attack Arsenal. They beat us twice last year. Declan Rice will have his work cut out for him tomorrow. So I'd like to think Partey or Jorginho plays. I don't want, like, you know what I mean? Kia Havertz in central midfield, for instance. For me, 1 to 11, Herrera in goal, Ben White right back, Calafore left back, Saliba Gabriel, the centre backs. Partey and Rice, the central midfielders. Odegaard just ahead of them. Martinelli left, Saka right, and Havertz, I suppose, up front. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Boss blah. I really hope so. They beat us twice last year, bruv. And game 2 of the season, if we're defeated, and we're defeated again to Emery, which just makes it worse for me. It makes me just know, like, again, what have we done this window? Or if we lose tomorrow, let's just say, and Calafore doesn't play, and it's Zinni at left back, and let's just say it's a Zinni fuck up like Salah's in town. They'll be like, well, why did we pay all that money for Calafore? We should have just given that plus another 7 mil. What was it, 42 mil Calafore? 7 million more activates the release clause for Nico Williams. That there, I don't get. Guys, did he like it? Did he subscribe him? He has to, bros. He has to. But remember, when you've got like a McGinn and like Braveheart Scotland and Onana, yeah, because it was Louise last year, it's 2 against 1, bros. We need to play a Partey or a Jorginho, and I think a Partey would be that little bit more combative, let's say. Phone's been booky, bro. Guys, get some likes on the video for me. Who's with me? We're going to get out of here soon. Hold on. Please like and subscribe. But yeah, bro, if we lose tomorrow, I'm going to be pissed. Because again, what have we learned? And all right, Marino, well, he hasn't even passed the medical, so he can't start tomorrow. But surely your only big name, yeah, signing of the summer has to start. In goal, Rea. Right back, it has to be Ben White. Like he was shit against Wolves, but I'm very tempted. But as soon as he fucks up or looks tired, whatever which way you want to put it, I'm heartless. I'll do it tomorrow. I want Timber at right back. His actual place of. I'm sure if you ask Timber tomorrow, where are you most comfortable playing? He'll say right back. He would say that thing, I'll play in goal for Arsenal, I'll play wherever the manager needs me. But I'm sure if he had his choice, he'd play right back. And again, anyway, back to the 1 to 11. Tomorrow, in goal, Rea, right back, Ben White, left back, Calafiore, or why sign the kind of 42 mil and have a liability against a team and a manager that beat you twice last year and made you not win the league. Yeah, so Calafiore left back, Saliba Gabriel centre back, Thomas Partey and Ben White and Declan Rice in the midfield. Early guard just ahead of them. Martinelli left, Saka right, and Havertz up front. That gives you a bench of Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Timber, Anwari, Trossard, Jesus, and one more. Skelly. So you're even running out of players. What other first teamers have we got that we could put there? Kiwo? He's not really part of the plan, is he? So what's the point? You may as well put a Skelly. He's been played at left back. But Yuri, you're the man of the match. Anything to add before I go? I'm going to get out of it. Only 2 of us here, so let's go. Shouts out to all the real ones. Do be hitting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. And what's your 11, Yuri? Have you got anything different to that? Would you change anything? But for me, Calafiore's got to play. He's got to. Fuck me, he's absolutely got to play. What's your thoughts, Yuri? Does Calafiore have to play for you tomorrow? Imagine if Zinni goes and makes one of his fucking special fuck-up mistakes, bros. It's really not good enough. Eye for an eye. Trossard starts and higher grade. Instead of Martinelli, yeah? What did you think of Martinelli versus Wolves? Didn't think he was that bad. Don't know. Maybe. It wouldn't burn me if he would start. It'd be slightly harsh then, because that means you may as well drop Ben White and put Timber in. But yeah, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Martinelli benched by the one and only UE. Guys, do be hitting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Bless up Calafiore Timber. Got to play tomorrow, Danny, mate. Most definitely. Most definitely. But again, if you've just bought a left-footed defender, whether he's left back or centre back, I'm sure Timber doesn't start at left back because that would kind of give the Italian Calafiore some fuck you vibes. Hold on, a right-footed guy is starting at left back. I'm the new boy. Mourinho will get his game back. I so hope so, bro. I so hope so. And again, with we know the LTA, loved by Lee Akers. I wonder what it is with I'm surprised Arteta doesn't sometimes play him ahead of Martinelli. What's this? What is this? Let's turn that down. Oh, it's a song. Fair enough. But guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Calafiore, it has to be Calafiore for me. We have to see the new defender at left back, bros. We have to see, innit? Because again, remember, I don't think he's displacing, or I know for a fact he ain't displacing Saliba. And I doubt he's going to displace Gabriel. But who knows, though? Gabriel had a funny moment. I'm telling you what, who knows? He left him out the first 3 games of last year for whichever reason. But yeah, again, I can't see Arteta fucking with a a winning team, basically. And yeah, it should be California. But again, if he was to fuck up, and it's a difficult game, Villa, we lost twice last year to them. Who's going to be on the right wing for them tomorrow? Who'll be on the right wing for Villa tomorrow? I'll have to look at that in a minute. Who did they play on the first day? West Ham, Villa. Let me just quickly check that. West Ham. The lineup. Lewis Bailey was on the right. Rodgers in the left. And a three-man strong midfield. Yeah, of McGinn, Tillemans, and Onana. So if he does that tomorrow against Rice, Party has to play. Party has to turn up. But it'll be Bailey versus possibly Calafiore. Rodgers, he definitely wants a winner, innit? But he is linked with Sterling. Apparently, he did want Nico Williams, but got told straight there's no point. And yeah, at the soonest opportunity, I would give, whether it sounds harsh or not, if Ben White even fucking doesn't look good for 5 minutes, I'll be pulling him off and getting Timber on. Even though it won't happen straight away, whether it's in game 2 or game 10 of the league this season, I'd like to think our defence would be, presumably they'll play well, would be, I suppose, Rea, right back Timber, left back Calafiore, and the centre backs being Gabriel and Saliba. Another way you could look at it, because I do think Gabriel is a great defender, but Saliba makes him look that much better. You could try Timber right back. No, Ben White right back, Timber left back, and Saliba and Calafiore at the centre of defence. But guys, again, be with me for the watch along tomorrow. I'll be in the building at 4:45 p.m. Aston Villa v Arsenal. It is a huge game. Remember, they beat us twice last year. Please be in the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shout out to Linda, also still in the building. Linda, Bossbla, Yui, all of the real ones. Acres, WB, whoever else has been in the stream. Shouts out to you all. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out. God bless. And yeah, Villa Arsenal 4:45 tomorrow. And it is giving me some, yeah, blatantly, the whole fixture is just giving me issues. It's making me think, yeah, Emery's coming to fucking town just to piss me off again. But this is what Emery does, isn't it? This is what Emery does. But yeah, guys, do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Respect, people. Come on, you Gunners.